couple quick things. One, what was the first impression of the playbook? And then two, what kind of relationship did you gather with when you're working with Brandon Ayuk last week?
Oh yeah, playbook was I mean fun. I've been looking forward to learning a new playbook, and obviously it's an NFL playbook, so it's going to be a lot. But for me, I mean, I've been waiting to learn a new playbook for the last 7-8 months. So it was a ton of fun to finally be able to get into it. And me and Brandon, got to work together down in Orange County a little bit last week, and it was cool just getting to meet my teammates. It's been one thing that I've been looking forward to, like I said, for the last 6-7 months. So it was awesome to be able to get a little bit of working with him and get to know him a little bit.
One playbook follow-up. How are you guys sort of attacking it this week? How is the rookie class getting into the playbook, taking that kind of first chunk for this mini camp?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is my first time in the NFL, so I would assume that it's pretty typical as far as how we're going about it. Obviously, COVID and everything changes it a little bit, but as far as, like you said, just taking that first chunk, and I think that's what we're doing, just trying to get better day by day.
Hey, Trey, Kyle told us that when you came out here a couple weeks ago after the draft, one of the first things he warned you about was the prices of the Bay Area and some of that stuff. I'm wondering what your impressions were once you kind of took a dive into that, and just your initial impressions overall of the Bay.
Yeah, I definitely appreciated the warning. I knew it would be kind of crazy, but it definitely helped give me a little bit of a heads up. But yeah, super excited to get more familiar with the area. Obviously, we're locked in right now with rookie minicamp and everything like that, but hopefully over the next few weeks, getting to know the guys better that have been here in the area, and getting to hang out with them and spend some time with them. And like I said, check out the area. Definitely looking forward to it.
Trey, this is Chris Biederman with the Sacramento Bee. I'm curious about your choice to major in strategic communication. What drew you to that? And is there a possibility that did you look forward and say, hey, I might be an NFL quarterback and maybe this could help me when I reach that level?
For me, I mean, strategic communications at North Dakota State is a real broad field. So I was doing that and as well as business administration. So for me, I didn't really know what my plan B was going to be at the time, but knew I needed to obviously, do well in school. It was important to me, important to my family. So for me, it was, I thought an avenue for me to kind of figure out what I do really want to do, past football.
Hey, Trey, excuse me, there's been talk about, obviously North Dakota State's success with the quarterbacks and the pro-style offense that really does help prepare you all for the NFL. Obviously, that's what you can't compare it to playing an air raid system. But just your initial glance at the playbook, I mean, do you say like, hey, there's some wrinkles here? I mean, I'm not suggesting it's like, hey, it's like North Dakota State all over again. But, I mean, do you see wrinkles or concepts or anything else that might be at least a little familiar?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's, with any offense, football is football. Like I said, it's an NFL playbook, so it's a lot. And I got a lot to learn for sure. But I also have great people around me, great coaches, and obviously great guys in the quarterback room. So just looking forward to, like I said, learning from them as much as I possibly can. And very thankful for the people at North Dakota State and my coaching staff and, the offenses that we ran, because I think it did help me, whether it was just verbiage or like you said, concepts, it's putting guys in spots at the end of the day.
Trey, I have two completely unrelated questions. One is, what's your connection to Santa Clara women's soccer? And then the other one is, since you've gotten here to Santa Clara, did you know any of the rookies that are coming around? Did you meet them in the past? Do you have relationships with them? And what's that process been like for you guys to kind of bond as this 2021 rookie class?
Santa Clara women's soccer, one of my quarterback trainers, Quincy Avery, is good friends with their head coach. So he reached out to me and I had watched it honestly previously just by chance, just turning on the TV on ESPN Plus, and had seen their game against Clemson, and was super excited obviously for them and their big win last night against UNC as well. It was exciting. And then what was your other question again? I'm sorry. What was it? Do you remember? Sorry, I got to do that.
So did you know any of the rookies, the fellow rookies coming in, and have you bonded, and what are the relationships like at this early stage?
Yeah, it's been really cool to get to know the other guys. Trey Sermon is a guy that I knew. We trained together in Pensacola pre-draft for a few months.